Hello my dear students, welcome back to the ISC political science class. So today I am going to teach you about the authoritarian state, and before I discuss about this authoritarian state, I will be giving you a short idea about the topic which I discussed before. So let's start our today. So in the previous class I discussed about totalitarian state. So what is totalitarian state? That means a state, totalitarian state is that state in which the entire life of the people is controlled by one single centralized government. One single centralized government, and local government exists on the will of the central government. This is what we know about totalitarian state. Okay. And the other one is liberal democratic state. As you all know, that liberal democracy in the country in which we live, we have been given so much of democratic rights and all. So we all understand the meaning and the importance of democratic state. Now in between comes the authoritarian state. So if you are asked what is meant by authoritarian state, so what will be your definitions or what will be your answer? So you can say that authoritarian state is very close to, very near to totalitarian state, but very far away from liberal democratic state. Very close to totalitarian state, but very far away from liberal democratic state. So like an authoritarian system is one where all power is heavily centralized within the top powers or the top positions. Heavily, the power is completely centralized. Okay, so as it is said that it's very close to totalitarian state, on the basis of that we'll be discussing about some of the important features. So while going through these features, I hope that you will understand the meaning and the features of authoritarian state. Okay, now first one you can see here, I have mentioned it over here, is limitation on political parties. So though political parties exist, but there are certain limitations on the political parties. Okay, so there is one group of person, okay, one group of people or a military government which runs the authoritarian state. Okay, it is like a military rule, like at present like military junta it is called. No, it is in Myanmar. The military is ruling over the entire country. Okay, authority is in the hand of the military. So they are there is no democracy. That means it is very far away from democratic system and all. Okay, so the best example is that authoritarian system, that at present Myanmar is completely under the control of army. Before the democracy was there, and the ruler was kept under house arrest, and the power was completely captured by the military. Okay, so limitation and political process means the political process, the democratic process is completely absent in authoritarian state. Okay, so though political parties may exist, but they don't have any relevance in the country because of the fear of that particular group which has power over the entire country. Okay, so next one is use of ideology. So what type of person, what type of group is ruling the country? Their ideology makes a difference in the country. Okay, let me tell you that ideology of a ruler is the law of the land. Whatever I think, that the people have to believe it and people have to obey it. So ideology makes a differences in the country. What type of person is a ruler of the country, or what type of group is ruling the country, and what is their ideology makes a differences in the country. Okay, so let me tell you in single sentence, ideology of a ruler is the law of the land. Okay, now next one we have is rulers determine all decisions. So all the decisions are determined by a ruler. Okay, rulers definitely determine the decisions of the entire country. So definitely it is an authoritarian state. So obviously the decision of the country will be taken by the ruler itself. Okay, so rulers determine all decisions of the country. Okay, they are the one who take all the important decisions of the country. Okay, now number 4 you can see here, less importance to rights and liberties. That means less importance. No, in a totalitarian state, rights and liberties are somewhat zero or nil in that type of state. But here it is said, no, small, that means less importance, less. Rights and liberties are given, to the people, but they are of less importance. Okay, that means very limited rights and liberties are given to the people under the authoritarian state. Okay, that means liberties mean the freedom. Like in a democratic country like India, right, we have so much of freedom, so enough freedom, excessive freedom is given to us, right? But at present, if you compare with North Korea, then definitely North Korean people, they don't have enough liberties. Okay, liberty is very limited to them. They have the right to life, but they live under the fear of the ruler. Whatever the ruler says, they have to follow that. Okay, so here less importance to rights and liberties. Rights and liberties are there, but it is of a very less importance. Okay. Now number 5. A small group uses all the power. As I told you, a group of people, a group of persons, they rule the country. Like as I told you, army. The army chief definitely can take over the power of the government and rule. They can do so. Okay, military junta it is called. Okay, so a very small group of people rule over the entire country, and that is known as authoritarian government, authoritarian state. The entire authority of the state or a country is in the hands of a group of few handful of people. Okay. Now next one you can see here how it becomes possible. A group of people, how do they manage to run the country? So it is all due to bureaucracy. So who all are called bureaucrats? What is mean by bureaucracy? The fixed officers, the government servants. With the help of government servants, they manage to run the administration of the country. It is not that they spoil the country's environment or like that. It is not so. They try to control the power in order to keep the strong position of the country in the world politics by limiting the rights and liberties of the people. So bureaucracy as the main tool of the rule of the ruler. What is the main tool of a ruler? It is a bureaucracy. Bureaucracy, they keep bureaucracy, police force is there. Okay, what a police personals are there, then definitely government servants are there. Okay, and then they try to rule over the country. They try to rule over the country. Okay, the rulers use bureaucracy and police as the instrument of their control on the people. Okay, so this is how they do it. So bureaucracy are fixed officers, they are government servants. So like in every country, suppose I am the ruler of the country, I cannot do the work alone. Those government servants are there to assist me in delivering my work properly in the country. So they are known as civil servants. Bureaucracy is also known as civil servants. Okay, government servants. They get government jobs to serve the government. So with the help of the government, this group of people in an authoritarian state rule the country. Okay, now next one you can see here, number 7, centralization of authority in few hands. Again the same thing. Okay, the power is completely centralized in few hands. Only few people are there. Okay, it can be a group of 10 to 12 people or a group of 5 or 6 people. They are the one to control the entire state, or the authority is in the hand of a few people. Authority is in the hand of few people. Okay, and then number 8, rulers control public opinion. So what you are going to think, that is also controlled by the ruler. Ruler controls the public opinion. What I am to think, what I must think about my country is controlled by them. Because if I go against them, then there will be a problem. There can be a big problem if I go or raise my voice against the government in an authoritarian state. So definitely I must say what they like. What type of authoritarian state we have to please them. If I go against them, then definitely that is going to harm my life. So rulers control public opinion. That means public opinion is completely controlled by the rulers. Okay, so this is all about from the features of authoritarian state. So after going through these features, I hope you all have understood what is meant by authoritarian state. So authoritarian state is a state in which the power is in the hand of a group of people. Their ideology is the rule for the nation. Okay, so there is a very less importance of rights and liberties. Okay, so few more topics are there, few more points are there. That much is not required in your ISC board exams. If you are asked explain the important features of authoritarian state, you can explain any 6 features, any 6 features. Okay, so I have mentioned over 8 features. Don't directly write these points. A little bit of explanation is required. If you don't explain also, if you write directly this point also, you will definitely get a good marks. But if you explain it little bit in 1 or 2 sentences, that would be very beneficial for you to fetch good marks. Okay children, so along with this video, I am going to provide you the notes also in the description box. Okay, you can download it from the description box. So I hope you all have understood this topic, authoritarian state. So we'll meet again next class with a new topic. Till then, take care, stay safe, bye bye.